What's up, guys? This is Astranox. The god of Cleave is here. Closer Charles is completely insane. Guys, let me just show you how strong he is. His passive. Look at this thing right here. It doesn't matter if the target goes down. It doesn't matter. He will get the 50% combat sureness increase. He gets the push. The target doesn't need to live. Like, that is so good because you can build him with super high offense. You don't even need much speed on him. You know, low to 100 speed. He's gonna be able to cut, guys. He's getting 50% CR push. That is ridiculous. Like, you can open with someone, let's say my Assassin Sid is like 300 speed. I bring someone down under 30% HP, and then Closer Charles is going to be able to go right after. And then he's going to be pushing the CR, the combat sureness of the rest of the team by 20%, and give the attack buff for the whole team, and deal a ton of damage with the skill 3. And if you soul burn, you get even more damage. It's so good. It's so good, man. I was speechless. This battle right here, I cut the pause there, but after I downed her, God, I was like, wow, it actually works that way, man. It works that way. Good game. Closer Charles, got a cleave, enabling insane things to happen. You just need to bring them one enemy, 30%, under 30% health. Done. Your Closer Charles, no matter how he is built, he might be built with like high survivability. It doesn't matter. He just needs to have, you know, he just needs to be at like 50% CR before he gets the push. So yeah, you initiate with someone with like a 300 speed. Closer Charles is like a bit over 200 speed. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy good. Like, I love it. So you can, like I said, you can build him like multiple ways. Like tanky, high survivability, high offense, or like both of those. Yeah, don't worry too much about the speed. And then that thing has a 2-turn cooldown, the passive. That means he can just, every 2 turns, he's getting half a turn. Insane. Of course, if there's PYLOT against you, then you need to worry about downing her first. Take her out of the equation, like I've done in a few battles. And man, like, it's beautiful. You have like, I'm running Cerise with Sash Caine, and like I'm getting some CR push from that, 16%. And I'm running Azure Comet on Straz, and he's getting some CR. Like, this thing is nuts. Like, and I'm running him on Cheiron's artifact, so he's getting 20% evasion, and he has 50% evasion after he uses skill number 3. 70% evasion. Now that's super good for boosting his survivability. Now I'm using auxiliary lots, I'm pushing Straz, and then Straz will down someone, which means that Charles is gonna jump ahead after. Look at like how good it is. Look at that. Look at this, it's beautiful. And then you get you get another 20% push. Look at that. And then you have a tag buff. Yeah, I didn't need it with Blaze Dingo, but I had to bring my boy in there because he's so fun to use, and he's just great, and he sustains the team as well. Oh man, it's so fun. Oh, the amount of things that are messing with cleaving. But Closer Charles says no. You know, like, we're gonna have Light Angelica. That's gonna be another problem to tackle, but not everyone's gonna have her, and we'll have solutions for that. You know, we're not there yet, but man, Closer Charles, he helps a lot. Like, the amount of things you can pull off with him. Like, you don't need to have Assassin Sid, but let's say like you could have Assassin Cody, you could have Pavo, you could have Karik. Like, you have your high speed hero that deals damage. As long as you bring them under, you know, 30% health, Closer Charles will be there. You know, that's why he's called Closer Charles, because he's like, I don't know, I guess like he's closer to go because of that passive. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. So yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful, man. Like, and the evasion buff for 3 turns on himself, like definitely helping him out to survive. And if you look at the the triggers of that of the evades that he's doing, like the enemy is missing on him quite a few times during my battles, and that's beautiful, man. And running him on the Charon artifact, they have less health, and then they take more damage because of the artifact. At plus 15, it's like 18% more damage. But then Closer Charles deals more damage too. That's the thing. He's got that perception buff that cannot be removed after he triggered the skill 2 for 2 turns. And that thing is 15% crit chance and crit damage. So he's going to be easier for you to gear out, right? Like, you only need 85% crit. And you get that sweet 15% crit damage as well on top of that. And then he's going to use a different skill 1. And then the lower the health of the enemy, the more damage he's dealing. Like, he's packing a punch. Like, the way I have him built, of course, he does have some very nice stats. You will see soon. I'll show you guys his stats, his gear, and the stats of the other heroes in the team. But man, it is so good to have a hero like this in the game. I was fortunate enough to actually pull him on my first account, and that's the account that I cleave on. I have high speed and all that. I have very high speed on my my Assassin Sid, on my Cerise. Auxiliary Lots had to sacrifice some of the speed that he had on before, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, Closer Charles, man, and he's attacking everyone. He's landing crits. You could have Challenger Domino in there. You could deal with Politis. You could Soul Burn Closer Charles skill number 3, so you deal more damage. You can finish off that hero that you brought down to, like, under 30% HP with Closer Charles. And then maybe you're running like Sash Caine, so you're getting 20% CR push from the S3 of ML Charles, and then you're getting another 16% from the Sash Caine on whichever ranger you have that on. Beautiful. You could be stacking Speed Imprints, Green Vildred, Fire Shuri, Celeste, whoever, right? Like, you got Speed Imprint, you're trying to really push it. Beautiful. Now that's another hero. You don't have to have super crazy speed on, and he can follow up like in your speed cleave, like that's so good. Like, how hard it is to actually get a high amount of speed. Well, build that speed on a hero that has the best base speed in the game, like Assassin Sid with 128 or Assassin Coley with 126. Like, put those point of speed to good use. That speed set, put that stuff on the high base speed heroes. Don't worry about putting that on Closer Charles. Yeah, you could do it. He could initiate for you, but you are not using his kit properly if you're doing that. You need to build him slower, and then you need to enable him with like another hero. Now in RTA, you're gonna pick 2 heroes that can open, because if one gets banned, then you have another one. Now you can have heroes that deal damage, so you don't have to use a CR pusher, that has a non-attack skill that will trigger Politis, that will trigger Celine. You don't want that, right? Like, that's what's really beautiful about Closer Charles. He's doing so many things in his skill number 3, and he's boosting his own survivability, and he's just ready to go. He's right around the corner because of that skill 2 passive. Just beautiful. I was so surprised when he just jumped ahead when I downed someone. That's why the opening fight is Arbiter Vildred, and like, boom, I just popped him, and then Closer Charles jumps, and I have Politis in the team, so Arbiter Vildred's getting 50% less CR push from coming back to life. He resumes where he was, but still not enough, plus because the overflow of CR has Closer Charles at a higher amount than Arbiter Vildred. Now you can cut Arbiter Vildred, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, that's another thing, he counters Arbiter Vildred. How great is that? So yeah, I talked about his skills already, man. Like, so much power in his kit. Love it, man. And I have him at plus 15 skill ups, and that perception is really cool. I wish I had some memory imprint. When I get some, I'll get the crit chance for himself. I don't need effectiveness, or maybe I will. That's my gear. I had gear. I didn't take gear from other heroes. Yeah, I went with gear that's really good though. For some reason I had some really good pieces laying around because I removed some of that gear that was you know, on a hero I showcased or something like that. Anyways, yeah, like look at the offensive power that he has, and he's just cutting like so easily. It's beautiful. I love it, man, and I want to showcase him in other areas of the game. I want to showcase him in RTA, in Guild War, even in PvE content. Like I feel like he does have a lot of uses, like usage. Like you can put him to good use, that is for sure. Can you guys do me this huge favor and just smash the like button? It really helps me a ton. Thanks a lot. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. If you're looking for an emulator, a new phone, or simply a guild on the global server, check the description of the video. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.